Hey there folks, and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson I'm going to show you an exercise that is really simple, but quite honestly most drummers can't do it. So just before we do that, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I've just recently passed the 1,000 subscriber mark and I'm super grateful for all you guys for your support. Now, as my 1,000 subscribers has now passed, I will be giving away the DW snare drum shortly. The only thing I'm waiting for is the community tab to be unlocked on my channel. Once that's done, and it should take a few days to a week, I will be giving away that snare drum. So if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe and check out that video and comment on it for your chance to win a DW snare drum. Now, back to business. Now last week I was in a lesson at one of the schools that I teach at, and I was with a great young drummer, and he was playing, and he's got great hands, he's got great chops around the kit, and he can do lots of stuff, but there's just one thing missing from his playing. It's his ability to lock in with a click and groove. Now I vividly remember struggling with this, like feel and groove and locking in with a click were always a challenge, and they normally are for most drummers. So I thought back when I was a young student and I was struggling with this thing, and remembered an exercise that my teacher gave me that I had totally forgotten about. This is hands down one of the simplest exercises my teacher ever gave me, and honestly it had the most impact, and it was one of the most challenging. And the funny thing is, when I remembered about it and I tried to do it, I still struggle today to do it. And that's a fantastic part about this exercise. So without any further ado, let's jump in. So this exercise could not be any simpler. All we're going to do is set a click to eighth notes. We're going to put our right hand by our side. We're going to take one stick in our left hand, and we're going to play 2 and 4 with our left hand, 1 and 3 with our right foot. And we're going to try and lock in with that click. I know, right? But here's the deal. We're going to do something which is probably the total opposite of everything you've ever done before, and we're going to go slower to make it harder. That's right, slower equals harder. Now to demonstrate this, I'm going to play at a few different tempos. We're going to start at 70 beats per minute, and we're just going to play for about 20 seconds or so. Now the goal with this exercise is to try and nail each note exactly on the click, so you can almost make it disappear. If you can make that click disappear, you're playing it right on it, and that is the ultimate goal of this exercise. I'm telling you, it is harder than it sounds. So let's start now at 70 beats per minute. All right, so at 70, it doesn't feel too bad. It probably could be a little bit more accurate if I'm honest, but for the most part, it feels okay. So let's take it now back to 60 and see how we go. So 60, not too bad. Let's drop it to 50 and see how we go there. All right, not too bad. Let's jump down to 40 and see how we go there. So now we're starting to hit some problems. It's not so easy to hit right on the click because we've got much more space between the notes. So one little tip for you is when you're doing this, try and count more subdivisions in between. So instead of the 8th notes that you're hearing, count 16th notes. So 1, E, and 2, and that will help quite a bit. It's not going to mean that you'll play it perfect, but it will help. Okay, now we're going to drop to 30. Wish me luck. Woohoo! Wow, okay. Okay, so it is getting much harder now. I can feel exactly how bad I am at this now. And now to show you exactly how bad I really am at this, let's do it at 10. This is not going to end well. Man, that was so hard. Now, obviously, you can make it even more challenging by taking away the 8th notes and just setting it to quarter notes. And that can be your next challenge, so you don't have the in-between one to go off. So yeah, it's a crazy concept, but it will massively help your timing, your groove, and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. That is the simple exercise that most drummers won't be able to do. I'd really love to hear how you went with this. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you've ever practiced this or what you've done. Yeah, it's just a fantastic one for you guys to do. As always, if you did like this lesson, please hit that little like button. It goes a long way to helping the channel. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe for more free drum lessons. And if you would like more in-depth lessons, please head to my website, www.intodrums.com, where I have pre-recorded lessons, I do live lessons, and I have special guest masterclasses that are available for you guys. In fact, our next one coming up is with Mr. Stan Bicknell, who is an unbelievable drummer. You can check that out on the website. Anyway, I'll hopefully be back next week with another lesson for you guys. Until then, have a fantastic week and happy practicing.